it gonna let me do it? It is.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you see
Hold.
me or
Not yet, but your thing is on. So go ahead and turn on your camera. Here, I'm gonna send you a prompt.
okay?
Did you get that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh my
everything.
God. Look how cute you are.
Oh, there I am. Okay. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. What a
You're
pleasure.
Yes, me too. Me too. Well, tell me, my dear. Okay, well, not don't tell me, but I'm sorry. I'm running about 5 minutes behind. I didn't
It,
see my time, and okay, I just want to let you know I wasn't being an asshole.
no,
So
I
with that,
understand.
thank you, thank you. So with that being said, too, let me go ahead and make me big and you small. Oh, no, or not me big, you big and me small.
Oh,
And I want to kind of introduce you to how this works. Okay,
okay,
as we go
great.
through with it. So
I
number
think
one,
I have a bestie on too.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
You see her? I think she was
No.
in the
No,
loop.
she's not her. She's in there,
Okay.
but she's not. She doesn't have anything else on, so
Okay.
I can't
Perfect.
see her at all. It's just
Okay.
there. So with that being said, too. So number one, obviously, it's just going to be me. I'm gonna have my little pen and I'm gonna have my little notepad. The only thing
Okay.
I do is I scribble the entire time because I get anxiety and it makes it go away.
Okay. Great.
The Yeah, the next thing is when we channel up. There we go. Figured it out. Got it.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Oh, good.
Hi.
There we are.
Okay,
She's just
so
starting.
let
Okay.
me try to figure out how. Hold on. There we go. Boom. Can I move? You cannot move a video while people are pinned. You're not pinned. Nobody's pinned. Sorry, stupid me. Whatever. We're gonna go here. Okay.
That's what I
So
do too.
so when we channel, how do we channel? How does this work? Essentially everybody comes through because, of love. That's all it is. They're with you, they love you, they hang out with you, and you are still in the spirit world while you are still alive. Like you are a spirit looking through eyes, therefore you're still in two places. So when we're channeling, we're just going back instead of looking forward. Okay.
Okay.
And so when we talk, it's essentially learning how to or learning how to understand a completely different language. So they talk in signs and symbols. They may show me something like a pineapple. That means that they're from Florida. They will put all these little symbols in a row, and that is a sentence. The next thing is that they will talk in feelings. That's mainly how spirits talk. Feelings feel like I'm listening to music that have meaning. It's weird. So if I have like this, because I'm trying. That's what's going on. The last two ways are that they will try to put me in a situation by taking my own experiences, and they'll try to like realign them to say, "Hey, this is what my life was like." Remember, they cannot put anything in my brain that I have not seen, felt, or experienced before. So if you ask me a question like, "Hey, can you tell me what it looked like where they died in Alaska?" I'm from Texas. I'm still from Texas. I haven't been outside the United States, and I haven't been above Oklahoma, and I don't believe in snow. So it'll be really hard for me to
Okay.
figure that out, right? But if
Right.
I've seen like a National Geographic or something like that, they can kind of like think about just creating like a scrapbook of memories. That's what they try to do in my brain. And then the last thing is that they will come in and they will sometimes talk. And sometimes I'll get stuff like, oh, who's Walter? Or who is the man with like the heavy W name or something like that. Remember, with names and nicknames, again, if I haven't heard it and if I don't have an emotional attachment to it, if you ask me something like, what was my daughter's name? And I'm like, maybe it's an interesting Italian sounding G name. And you're like, yes, Georgina, da, 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 da. And I'm like, okay, that does match it, but that's how it would come across. Okay.
Okay.
Mm,
I get
what?
many
Tell me.
premonitions, so
Yeah.
I have a little bit of a feel for what you're saying.
You get it. And it's just information that is the way you know that you're channeling and you're not just making it up is
Right.
that you disassociate yourself all the way, all that's gone. So your feelings, your thoughts, none of that matters. And the stuff just pops in your head. You don't ask
Yeah.
for it, it just comes in. That's
Right.
how.
Right. It just
Okay.
I'm trying to
Uh-huh.
like record or write stuff now down.
Yes, yeah, that's what you need to do. That's what you need to
Okay.
do. So I'm gonna find a different piece of paper. There you
Okay.
go. Hold on. And then let me turn off my thing that says I'm late. Thank you, Zoom. Um, hold on. Okay. Oh, all right. I have coffee and I have tea here. Um, who are you? Who are you? Mill. Mrs. Who? Mill. What would Millie stand for? Does anybody have a female? No, they don't have to be crossed over. They could be like an interesting M name. M. Somebody said Millie, but I don't know anybody named Millie. So I'm gonna say it goes along with more like Mary or like something like that. Does anybody have that? Who's that?
Well, you're not reading me, but I have a daughter.
Oh no, you're here.
No.
You're gonna get read too. That's what happens.
Oh.
If you're here,
Oh.
it happens. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I can't control who comes through. And so we can ask, but people will come through and they will pop through and try to communicate.
Oh, but she hasn't
Oh
passed,
yeah.
so it's probably not her.
Is there no, I'm not gonna say no to that. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on. Tell me why. Are you not with like the daughter? Are you not with the father of her anymore?
Mm-mm.
It's okay. So there's a woman here, and she goes, she's a great girl. She's good. She's not with her father anymore. Good riddance. That's fine. Like that, and I quote, that's how it sounded. I go, okay, good. She says that, tell me, come here. There's a bill that just showed up. I know we're trying to channel a bill, which is great. So hold on. That's just all I heard was like, hi, Bill. And I'm like, all right. So somebody's here to the party. Hold on. Why? They're like, hey, yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing fine. How are you? And you can see them kind of like get a little bit excited. Hold on. Very excited about eating. Why are you so excited about eating right now? Hold on. What is going on? Why? Do you know if Bill already had issues with his heart or cholesterol or stuff like that going on?
Yes.
Okay, so don't go any further than that. Just because he's eating and he's eating things in my brain like what we would have here at my home. So like spam or roast beef or steak with all the fat on it. And he's like, now I can eat just whatever the hell I want to eat. It's just so good. And I'm like, okay, good. And so he's just like talking about that. He says that, tell me, who? Weather. Who? So with your, back to the daughter, I'm going to have to say there is some sort of grandmother-esque energy that is watching after her that keeps claiming that she is like hers or your daughter is like hers. That is her person. And so we'll have to figure out, that's all. She's like, I just want to let you know that. I'm like, okay. And why? So with your Deborah, what is up? Who? Were you taking care of your mom? Or what was up with your mother? You were taking care of your mom?
So I wasn't taking care of her, but I was taking care of my aunt who's like a mom to me.
Like a mom. Yeah. Okay. Yes, that would be the exact same thing. Sorry, because I feel like she
Okay.
goes like this. She goes, she says, and tell her she did such a good job. And I go, what? And she says, taking care. And then she gives me like this mother loving energy. And she says she appreciates it. And so that aunt sense has crossed over.
Yes.
Okay. I go like this. I said, is she still doing it? I said, are we like figuring that out? No, she's over here. Tell her she appreciates her. I go, oh, okay, that's cool. The female spirit is very, that's the best way I can describe it.
Yeah.
That's the way I don't know why. And then our other gentleman is, he's much more poppy. Come here. Why? Oh, Jen. He's like calling for Jen. Jen. Why? He likes to like lay or hang out in bed next to you, which is really interesting. I don't know. Yeah, he's like, you want to sit here? You want to watch a movie? Let's do this. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Like he's just kind of like being lazy, which is good. And he does say he worked his ass off, so he did work pretty darn hard when he did. Yeah. Okay.
I
He's
have
tell me.
health issues, so that was a lot of our time together.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. No wonder
Absolutely.
he would do that.
Like on his chest.
Yeah, yes, yeah, because he's talking about laying there watching a movie and he puts this big ass, I have no idea if you did eat popcorn, but for me, that's a thing. And so he puts a bowl of popcorn right there. And somebody's talking about liking pretzels. Okay, that's good. Random. Who's the pretzel person? Are you a pretzel person?
Not so much, but he did like them.
He did. Okay, so you can tell, you can taste the crunch and like the little crystals of salt, which is interesting. So he's saying instead of popcorn, I'll have pretzels. I go, okay, well that's good. So he's trying to be politically correct. Tell me why. He likes your aunt mom. I'm gonna call her mom.
Oh,
In a good way, just like very, very nice. Why?
they both are very nice.
They are. He's saying that are y'all not able, do y'all live like 2 hours away from each other? How far away do you live?
About 45,
Well,
45.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, that's okay. He goes like this. He says, oh, you don't look too far away, but it's not like they can just go and see each other. And so for me, I'm thinking I'm in Texas. So I'm like, well, my mom, I lived in North Houston. She lived in South. That's 2 hours away. So I'm going to say
Mm,
something like that.
yeah.
And he says they need to get together and like get a pedicure, or they need to get together and like do something, relaxing or enjoyable or whatever this is. For me, me and my husband go get pedicures every 2 weeks. So like or 3 weeks. And he's saying that, tell me, hold on. With you, Jen, were you getting, no. I know you said you had health issues. Now, remember, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know every single thing, but he showed me a couple of things like, I don't think you have infusions. But
I
Oh,
maybe this
do.
just goes with,
I
shut
do
up. Really?
always, every Tuesday, 3 of them.
Oh
So
my
that's
God.
amazing you hit on that.
Does he hit on that? I'm just dumb enough to like
And
pull, well, like zoned
I
out.
wasn't doing them when he was alive, which is so
Really?
ironic. Yes.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
He told me, he goes like this. I said, so what about her? He says, tell her I go with her. I said, go with her to what? And then he brought up a conversation I had with my assistant. She goes to the doctor and she gets B12 shots. And I said, oh, I said, she gets B12 shots. He goes, no, 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 no. And he showed me a long line with fluid going into it, into a vein. And
Yeah.
I go,
I just
oh,
did yesterday.
oh, well, that's why. Yeah. So he went with you. Okay. And all the way. Why? Tell me. Ooh. Her daddy does? Hold on.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. He's
My
talking
father
about, he says,
me to every
yeah.
appointment.
Are you serious? He
That's
does.
unreal. He does. My father takes me to every appointment.
Jen, oh my
That's
Okay.
God.
unreal.
Yeah. Yeah. So do you see? So what he did was he put the words in my brain. He said, her daddy does. And I'm like, her daddy does what? And he's like, say it. And I'm like, okay, her daddy does. And I'm like, what does that mean? And that's why. So that's how they talk.
Wow.
It's very flowy.
Yeah.
Hold on. Why?
Wow.
He's saying you're not going to lose him anytime soon. Don't worry about that. We know he does need to eat better. And hold on. Was your daddy in? What are you talking about? Smoking and drinking? What is that? Her dad doesn't seem like that type of person. Interesting. Not anymore. Was your dad military?
No.
No. Okay,
Oh,
that's the only
yes,
other place
he
that
must
would
have
be.
been. Yes, when he met
Yeah.
my mom, he was in something.
Just a yeah, that's it. Just it's not a whole lot. He goes like this. He says like the old man, or he says the man is going to outlive most people. And I said, why? He says besides when he was like younger, and then my dad tells me, well, he's dead, but my dad told me about how in the military they would be offered like a box of cigars and whiskey is like a thing, and so he put that, and he says he doesn't do that anymore, either one. He says,
Mm-mm.
but that would be the only thing that would inhibit his health, but he's going to live forever. And I go, oh,
I
okay,
think,
good.
I really
I know.
think, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
he's gonna be fine. And he says, "Tell me why he loves you." So is Bill like a partner for you?
Yes. Bill was my husband,
Oh, oh
is
my
my,
God, no wonder. Okay, yeah. He goes like this. I said, "So who are you?" I said, "Are you like brother? Or are you like best friend, or what?" And he goes, "No, I love her." I was like, "Okay, okay, so that's more than that." And why? He just flashes me wedding day. He flashes me tree. What? Did we have, I don't know who this goes for. Maybe it's you, maybe it's you. We'll have to see. What was a is would your wedding anniversary be, or like some anniversary be like 2 months ago, or like 2 months in the future? What is a couple? That's what somebody keeps saying, a couple.
It's in May. May
May.
13th.
Okay. Okay. No, that's not that. Somebody just says a couple something ago. So hold on.
His
Let me go
birthday
back over here.
was July.
July. Yes.
July
Absolutely.
15th was
Okay.
his birthday.
Okay. I'm okay with that. Absolutely. Yeah. Because he goes like this. He says celebration and he's talking about taking it back. So hold on. And that would be 7. That would be literally 2 months ago.
Exactly 2 months. Yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah, good. Okay, thank you. The puzzle thing. And so he shows me celebration and he says that why? Cake, steak, random. So what are you doing? What do you do now? He says he has the dogs are here.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh, they are.
Oh. He says, I said, what are you doing? And he's walking around and he says, tell her the dogs are here. I go, oh, okay. And he's
I
talking about
know they are.
having, he's talking about
The
having
fact that
this
it's plural.
overlay. You had a squirrel?
No, I said the fact that you said dogs with it's plural.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, absolutely. Oh no, she left me. Hold on. It's just gonna be me and you for a second. Hold on. Where'd she go? She'll come back in.
Uh-oh.
It may have died.
Oh no.
Hold on. No, you're okay. You're okay. Just oh, there we go. Hold on. She's coming in. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Why? Hold on. What are you doing? Okay. What happened with you? Hold on. Do we know, like with any of y'all, does anybody have a John associated with them?
Yeah.
That's you. Of course, it'd be me and you right
Oh,
there. And
there.
so
Right.
John,
Thank you,
who is,
guys.
yeah, you're welcome. Who's
I'm
John for
sorry
you?
I got cut off.
Oh, are you back? I don't see you, Jen.
I'm back.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm going to ask you to start your
She
video.
sent
Yeah,
me
who's
a
John
link.
for you, Deborah?
He's my ex.
Okay, perfect, perfect.
Oh,
Oh, she knew John too? Or
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
See, somebody keeps, so as soon as you left, I started refocusing and your husband goes, oh yeah, so and John too. And I'm like, who's John? And it's because her and I are connected. So that's what happens. Hold on. I I think with your husband, oh, big kiss, sweetie. You know you'll get to see me again. You know it. You know it. Um, why? I don't know if he's trying to show me that he wishes this would have happened this way, or if he's trying to show me that this did happen this way. So that's what I'm asking for confirmation in my brain. Um, with him, were you like able to be with him at the very, like you were able to see him after he crossed, correct?
I think so.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
mean,
But you weren't able to like be with him when he died though, correct?
I left for 5 minutes.
That's
Our
why.
hotel room.
Okay, okay. Just because he goes like this, he shows me an image. He shows me an image of you coming up and and this is why I said I think he was hoping that it would be this way, but obviously it wasn't. He shows me an image of him laying in a bed and then you coming up and being like, I love you so much. Go ahead and go. Go to the light. It's okay. It's fine. I love you. And then he puts an X over it. And I'm like, okay, so it didn't happen that way. And then he says, she saw me post, but she wasn't there when I crossed. And so he's like apologizing for that. And why? Hold on. Why do you get wound up? I think his passing was very, very quick, which is good. Because he goes like this. He says, I'm out. And I go, okay. And tell me, did we find him on the floor?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Sorry. That's okay. Yeah, he goes like this. I said, so what happened to you? Tell me. I said, where was this at? Are you laying on the bed? And he goes like this. He goes, no, Amy. And he goes, bleh. And and you can hear the thump. And I go, okay. And he's apologizing for you finding him on the floor. And
He,
somebody was talking about that earlier. Hold on, why? Why would you say that?
he
Hold on, hold on. I'm asking him what happened. Hold on, give me 1 second. Hold on. Whatever it is, it's like a flash, it's like a bang, it's super quick. He's talking about how he didn't even have time to like feel anything, which is weird. So I don't know exactly what this is. Do we think but he's talking about how he caused it, which is odd. He caused it, and he
He
like apologizes for him causing it. What happened? He committed suicide.
committed suicide, and when I was pushing the bathroom door, his body dropped from the door to the ground.
Boom.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly what you're explaining.
That's why he apologizes. He won't even show me. I said, "Did you have a heart attack?" And he goes, "No." And I said, "You did this to yourself, didn't you?" And he's like, "I don't want to talk about it." And I'm like, "You're going to." And he just keeps saying, "I did it. And I'm so sorry that I did it. And I'm so sorry that I did it." So he's apologizing. Would I say he's in the middle vibration, purgatory-esque? No, not particularly. But I also think that he has been around you because this has been what? Hold on. This was pre-COVID? Was this like pre-COVID?
Yeah,
Okay.
8 years, 8 years.
8? Okay, okay. I said, "So when did this happen?" I said, "Was this like a couple of years ago or like 20 years ago?" He goes, "No, no, no." He says, "It's before all the pre-COVID shit." And I'm like, "All right." So that's obviously 4 or 5 years before that. And he's saying that he wishes he would have done things differently. That's why he's so high strung in my brain, because he's trying to make me feel what it was like. Why? He thinks that you are like the most perfect thing in the entire world, and he apologizes for his behavior. He does. The way he puts you on a pedestal, and he's talking about how you wanted her to fly, and he's talking about you wanted to help him, or I guess this hadn't been like the first time he had like thought or maybe talk about it or spoken about it, because I said, "Was this like a lot of people I read, it's the first thing," and he says no. He says it was
He never
rolling around.
spoke about suicide, but he was a very functioning alcoholic. So I always did try to take care of him, and we did grow in that respect
Yeah,
a lot in 17 and a half years. So I had great hope that everything
yeah,
was working the way it should.
yeah. And then he did
It's
that.
just like a perfect storm that day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, I get it. Well, let me hold on. Come here. Yeah. So your grandmother and your mom for Miss Deborah, they
Yeah.
had to show up, I believe, in order to bring him in.
Mm.
There's
Interesting.
a reason for that because they're a higher vibrational spirit. They're very heavenly. And mm,
And my
for
grandmother
some
would
reason,
very much be.
yes, yeah, absolutely. And so they're like kind of like bringing him in and helping him out. Hold on. Somebody's talking about John again. Hold on. Did we your husband is talking about how he says he doesn't want a tie on. Okay, why do you
Oh my
say
God.
that? He says, "No, I don't want a tie. I don't want a tie put on. What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "Okay, what does that mean?" I think he's talking about post-mortem. Um, his mom is crossed. Your husband's mom is gone.
I don't know.
I don't think so. I've seen Facebook stuff.
You've seen
Okay.
Facebook. Okay. He's talking about like not wanting he's not buried with his family, or he's not buried with mom. He's not buried. I don't think that is. And hang on. Where is this? Hang on. So do you have like an urn from him,
Yeah,
Jen?
yeah.
Oh, you
I have
do.
all his
Okay. You
I
have the
do.
ashes. Okay. I said, "So where are you buried?" I said, "Are you put in a wall or a mausoleum?" And he goes, "No, no, no, no." He says, "Think of me as like a decoration." And I go, "Oh, okay." And he's talking about like you talking to him. And I go, "Fine." And he says that, tell me why. Why? Hold on. So there was nothing we could do to bring him back at all. Like when we call 911, there was nothing. Okay. I said,
I
"Did they
worked
put you
on
on
him
life?"
for a very long time, and at the trauma center too. more than we worked on him probably over an hour at the hotel and 23 minutes once we got to the ER and nothing.
And that was it. Okay. I asked, I said, was there able to be like closure at the end? I said, why were you showing me the bed? I said, what is that? And he says, they couldn't bring me back. He says, I was watching my body. There was nothing they could do. And I go, okay. And so, yeah, so he just apologizes for the whole thing, and he loves you and he's with you. And clearly he watches you and like where you go. And it's because he owes it to you. He owes it to you. That's it. And he's your friend. Hold on. Tell me. Did we have a fluffy dog? Did we have a fluffy dog? Or like that could be either of y'all. What do I mean by fluffy? I'm even thinking something. See, y'all don't seem like people. You don't have the energy of the people that own a Pomeranian. But like I'm talking about like that type of fluffy. Did somebody have something like that? Okay, that's okay. Okay, I'm just going to tell you that that may be somebody else's dog because we're getting close to my next session and they could be showing up. But like I see, if you've seen like the pictures on Facebook of like the teddy bear cut that they give them with like the
Yeah.
teddy bear ears, that's what he's showing me. And I'm like, all right,
Yeah, we
that's
have
too
a
weird not to say.
basset hound and lab and beagle. So a little
That's yours is the basset. It is a basset. Okay, somebody was showing me like a wiener dog. I've only ever had wiener
it is a
dogs. And
basset because we love that basset.
yes.
It was everything to us, and I hope he is there with Bill.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he kept showing me a long dog with short legs, and I was like, "Do you have a wiener dog?" And he's like, "No." And I always forget basset hounds that they exist, but they're amazing. So I'm gonna have to say yes. And tell me, hold on, come here. What about you? Hold on. Hold on. Who had interesting. Miss Deb, did you, I don't know, it could be one of y'all. I'm thinking more with Miss Deb. Did you have like a little scare that maybe we had something like like a mini cancer scare, but that didn't happen?
For myself,
I don't know. Yeah. I mean that's the best way I can describe it.
I have a lot of health scares, a lot of unknown things going on.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. This is what he says, and I quote. He's talking about having these scares, or your family's talking about having these scares, and how the test can't confirm or deny anything. And so nothing has come from it. And the two feelings and phrases that go with that is keep it up, keep going, keep looking, because it's not, I don't think it's cancer, but there is something going on.
Okay.
And if you stop it, then it will only get worse. But if you
Okay.
keep going, then you will fix it and you will find out.
Okay.
Okay. But
Okay.
is it like a life threatening? It doesn't feel like it is. It just feels like it's something that can be chronic, that can like sneak up on you in like 5 or 6 years and kick your ass. Nothing that
Hmm.
just like comes in and punches you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So that's what they want you to do.
Okay.
And tell me, hold on. Who are you? Who are you? Oh, hold on. Come here, sir. Let me see. Let me see. Aw. Aw. Random question for you, Jen. Um, what do you like down the line? Do you not want to be on a hospice at all?
Um, maybe not. I'm deciding those kind of things that
You are.
I hope it. No, I'd rather just be at home and
Yeah. He's talking about being with you and you passing your bed. And he's talking about how you don't want to be on hospice and you don't want to have all that extension crap and all that jazz. And he's talking about how he just showed me an image of you laying in bed, you passing away, like watching TV or something, and he's standing above you and he's like, come on, let's go. And he
Hmm.
shows me this image of you waking up and then leaving. So I'm gonna have to say, when that there's gonna be a choice of that happening, and I would say choose the first one. That's a very intense thing to say, but yeah,
absolutely.
that's what I would say to do. So y'all, my ladies, I am going to have to run to my next session. Otherwise they're going to get mad at me. But I want to, I'm glad we got to get multiple people in here, right? That's really, really cool. If y'all need me ever again, please email me first. We'll figure out an appointment time. Okay.
Okay, definitely with my daughter.
Yeah. Oh, that would be a whole nother level. Bring Deb again. Her people are always great.
Yes.
They just show up. I love
Well,
them.
this is the first time I've had people, I've gone
Oh.
to many people. It's the first time anybody's ever come through for me.
Really? I'm
Yeah,
so
I've had people
sorry.
say, what's wrong with your family? Why don't they want to talk? Like, I don't
No.
know.
Amazing.
No, they love to talk. They want to talk. So I want you to think about this. So when you go and you see somebody and when they actually do it, the way it feels like for us is like you're tuning into a radio station and you're trying to figure out what song or what channel they're on to play the song. And so some people, they've only been doing it for a little bit of time, or they're only used to a single channel. And so when they stay on that channel, they don't get anything else. But I tell you, if you learn what all the other channels feel like, you can get everybody. Okay. It's
Okay.
really, really cool.
Okay.
And all we need is some time. So y'all, if you have any questions or if you need me, please let me know. And I love you
We
both.
will.
Okay.
Thank you so much. It was the best.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You too.
Bye, you
Bye,
guys.
y'all.